Hello everyone, Trigon here, and we are playing ARK Survival Evolved. So, I think you saw these two just a moment ago. Yeah, I was up here and I was thinking, man, another day of wearing out my pick, and then saw those two down the back slope. So, here they are. Thelma and I were just out doing a little collecting. Stone. She's got plenty of berries. How you doing? You got plenty of berries, okay. I've just started doing her up as bodyguard, and Thelma is the workhorse. So yeah, I've been doing quite a bit. You know, I talked last time about getting rid of the ARK Advance mod, and I did end up going ahead and doing that. And so I've been collecting metal and using a lot of it up, replacing the ARK Advance stuff. And God, that growl is so freaky. I wish I knew what it was coming from. It's like I'm up way up high in the air. What on earth could I be hearing that's making that growl? It is just too freaky for words. So yeah, of course, all our electrical wiring, our refrigerator, our feeding troughs, those were all from ARK Advance. So all of those had to be replaced. So what I did is there's a mod called Kilrath's refrigerated feeding troughs, and they're actually quite nice. When we lost ARK Advance on, oops, let's get this fur off. When we lost ARK Advance on our other server, we switched to Kilrath's, and they're really nice. I like them. And then we used the Structures Plus electrical wiring, which he did finally. He figured out how to get his in the structure wires working. He had to do them as separate pieces, and then you put them in as you want them. But we got them in, and they work. I'll show you them in just a second here. Oh, almost threw me off the roof. Actually, if you see, our solar cell's in the same spot it was. But you see this ceiling tile, how it's got the little green lightning bolt beneath it. The lightning bolt means there's electrical wiring in there, and the fact that it's green means that it's powered. So all that red wiring we had has been replaced with this. I could replace the water piping to go in here too, but it would just be too much of a nuisance to get. To replace the egg and poop collection stuff that we had from ARK Advanced, I got Jones' egg and poop collector, which is these two spiffy-looking items. This is actually just a storage silo here, and you can see we've already got quite a bit of fertilizer stored in it. And this is the actual collector itself. The nice thing about this is that unlike the ARK Advance, the egg collector is available at a decent level. You don't have to wait for level whatever to get it. And you see, already 2 scorpion eggs. Now, we haven't had any since. I mean, those were like, as soon as I put the collector down, it picked up 2 eggs, and they haven't laid any since then apparently. So it's a little disappointing they haven't laid any since then, but, you know, we are getting some. Let's see, I've got a dodo egg. And that was one of the other. That's probably the biggest hurt right there, is losing our people kibble, the trail mix, because that's what we were using for our food out. Well, that was pretty much what we were using for our food. Period. So what I was thinking. And you see I tamed up a bunch of dodos. What I was thinking is we'd use dodo kibble for that, because dodo kibble will keep for a long time and be light. Doesn't give as much food as the... What on earth? Is that a stuck turtle underneath there? It is. Well, I'm just going to leave him to his fate. Now here's the feeding trough. I actually decided just to use the feeding trough. This replaces the one I had under the window here. I just decided to use it as our fridge because it does the same thing, and it looks a lot nicer than the vanilla fridges, and it's considerably smaller. Those things are humongous. I don't know why all the vanilla stuff has to be huge. So that's gone. Jones Mod has its own little compost bin, which seems to work pretty nicely. That's why we've got so much fertilizer. I actually didn't even bother putting anything more in here. Although this was doing fine for us. What I wanted out of it was the oil. And it's great, it gives you a little bit of oil, but just nowhere near enough to really be useful. Maybe if you had like half a dozen of those running all the time making oil for you, it'd be worth it. But, nah, I'll just go collect oil. So all three of our feeding troughs, all three of our feeding troughs, and both of our refrigerators have been replaced with these. I replaced the fridge on the boat here with one of those as well. And you may notice that I took out all the torches down here because the electric light is lighting everything up just fine. So you see here I've got this one here now instead of what we have. Ooh, we got some spoiled meat here. Ooh, let's get that put in the boat. Also replaced the glass because that was from ARK Advance too. The only bad part about this glass, it looks great, but the slope comes down so low I have to crouch to get through. But you can also set the glass to be one way. So our glass is one way, which sort of gives the boat a really cool look. Alright, so let me get this stuff going here. Narco berries. You see, I've got quite a bit of narcotics made up. 236, about to be 266. But until we can actually start getting, well, one thing, we can't do kibbles at all. We don't have a cooker. So two things I want to do. One, let's get a cooker made. Now, it's sort of sad. I'm just 2 levels away from being able to make the big industrial cooker. But, let's see, what else do I need here? But we need a cooker right now, and I wanted to check this one out anyways. This is from a mod. It's level 50 cooking pot, so it's available 30 levels earlier than the regular industrial cooker. It also runs on spark powder instead of electricity, which can be very handy. Now, after I did the electric with Structures Plus built-in stuff, I then put in a couple of water. So remember, those are ceilings out there except for this very first one. So I've got water built into this foundation, water built into that foundation, and then a tap pipe coming out from that foundation. And let's go ahead and place this guy right here. Oh, it's pretty teeny-weeny, isn't it? Excellent. So now we'll be able to do some cooking. That'll be great. Just put the rest of this metal back. Oh, and let's get this metal going. Let's get ourselves. Whoa! Did I do that, or was that a flag? I don't know. So let's get some spark powder here, and we'll get this metal going in our forge. I might as well take out those other 2 forges because these are faster by themselves. Might also replace the one on the boat with one of the super ones, though we don't really need it very fast. The other thing we really need is a industrial cooker or industrial grill. That I know we can get. Where is it? Crafting? Yeah, here it is. So we need 200 metal, 30 crystal, 40 cementing paste, 40 oil. So let's get that. Thank you, beavers, for providing us with all this stuff. Okay, what else was there? 30 crystal and 200 metal. See, that's why I've been collecting all this metal. 30, and sheesh, it's going to take almost all the metal we got here. Okay. Well, that's okay. We got more than that cooking up. So now we'll go back here. There we go. We'll craft this guy. Another advantage of using Kilrath's feeding trough as our refrigerator is that it can be picked up and moved. I'm going to take this off the wall because it's going to be behind stuff here. Will that be okay? Maybe I can leave that one. Okay, I'm going to try to put this right next to the feeding trough. And it's really hard to see to place this thing. Well, if it's not straight, we can pick it up because it is a Structures Plus item and not a vanilla item. But that looks pretty good. We're really blocking our window there, but hey. And now this can be switched to electric. Woohoo! Unpowered? Why is it unpowered? There's an electrical outlet right over here. See? The fridge is powered. Maybe it's just far enough away that it can't reach. Well, you know, that's not a huge problem. We will just have to build some more electric stuff and things. Okay, so we're gonna need... That's weird. We need 2 more of these and 2 of those. Okay. I might need to, oops, not what I wanted. Electric. I need metal and silica pearls. Let's grab it out of here because we already wiped out the smithy. Okay, where was I? Electrical, that's right. So, 2 of these. 2 of these. Oh, and I need 3 electronics for the outlet. Why an outlet needs electronics, I don't know. I certainly, in many years of working in the electrical field, never saw that. No, I was not an electrician. I did work in a similar field. Okay. So here. Okay, this is the one that's powered. So we'll go ahead and see it. Is place it down. See, it shows powered. Place it down. Perfect. Now we'll run down the wall. Let's see. I think. I suppose thinking might not be the best thing. I need to make sure I know. Okay, so it should be the one... Yeah, it's the next one over. Okay. I thought it was, because that's where we had the electric wire before. Okay, so then we place the wall ones. Come on. And then we place... Is that right? Hope so. Oh, something just started up. Alright. There we go. There we go. Now it's powered. Good, because we need some food. We seriously need some food. No, that's the grill. I don't want the grill. I want this. So let's take half the stack and stick it in the grill. Oh, it's not on. Turning it on helps, I'm sure. Just one of those little details. Oh, I need to put the fur back on. Back on Hades. Actually, I want, yeah, to save weight, I'm going to put it on Aries for right now. Okay. Look at that. Okay, we got some meat cooking up. Okay, next order of business is this guy here. And I believe I got all of the stuff we need here. There. That looks like we can get a couple of these. Large wood inner wedge. Large wood outer wedge. Huh. I don't know what those are. Let's try one. 90 pounds for just one of those things. Oh my goodness. 100 pounds for those 2 items. Okay, let's put this stuff back in our bar. Okay. Put, let's see, that guy in there. I guess we'll not worry about that at the moment. There. Now we grab some stone back and some wood back in case we need to repair our, torch. Now hopefully there will be enough room here when we hit level 80 and make the industrial cook pot that it'll fit in this spot right where this one is. That's why I rammed this one so far over. I actually didn't mean to overlap the feeding trough. I did, didn't I? We can pick it up and move it later, though. Unspoiled. So yeah, this nicely serves double purpose. It feeds all the critters in here, and I think these things actually have a wider range than the ones we were using before. So it feeds everybody in here as well as preserving our stuff. Okay. There we go. Put some up. It seems to me these things used to be faster, but maybe not. Okay, well, I think next thing we need to do is we need to get on our bird and go find ourselves a tree to stick our platform on. So I'm going to BRBs. I'll finish cooking up this meat, and then I will fly to the Redwoods, and I will bring you back when I reach the Redwood Forest. So, BRB. And we are back, everyone, in the Redwood Forest. I tell you, Hades is BA. He made some pretty short work of that trip. We're going to have to find him. I didn't think to bring him any meat. Sort of wish I'd brought my... if I can put my torch away. Brought my fur now, because we got over the, what Eek and I call the Obsidian Mountain up there. And I was freezing, so I had the torch out. So, along here's where I was thinking. I was flying along here, I don't remember why, but I was flying along here between recordings. I think maybe, did I go up to the volcano? I don't remember. But anyways, and I saw a Kets just flying right along here, and I know that this is where we are almost at the point, I should say, where they come to when, come on, am I going to get a map or am I just going to get a blob? Hello, ARK, come on. Alright, well, forget it. It's somewhere along here. It's the middle of the map, and that's where It seems like anytime you attack cats, they head towards the middle of the map. So I was thinking somewhere along here where we'd spot them. Maybe like this tree right here. I mean, it's standing out real nice. Actually, there's 3 trees right together here. We could, like, you know, expand out if we wanted to. It is unfortunately right down on the river. Should mean any ground critters we brought in would be subject to riverness. But it would mean we could get water. Could also build a well to get water. You know, this might be our best chance. I mean, we might actually, if we get lucky, there's my cold again. If we get lucky, we might actually be able to plunk one right as it flies by if we have the platform here. There's another tree I can see sort of standing out right over here by the volcano. I want to look at it real quick. That stands out real nicely too. Man, the sun's going down on us too. This sucks. And there it goes. We've lost our daylight. Whoa, what's with the freaky colors? Oh, it's the red moon for Halloween. Let's see here. Take a look at this area as best I can with our torch. So this might be a little bit more defensible spot. Since we got cliff on one side here. Also be harder to get ground creatures to. What would be nice would be to eventually get an elevator put in so that we could lift the critters up. I was tempted to put in a teleporter mod, but I really don't want to short-circuit the travel around the island with teleporters. I enjoy the travel. It's nice. I mean, that's why I have the boat. I enjoy sailing around on it. So that while the teleporters are convenient, it just seems like it makes the island so much smaller, and you know, you don't see a lot of it because you just zip right to where you want to be instead of enjoying the views. The Dodo Rex has appeared. I might have to AFK again here and well, this is Pteranodon, and wait for the sun to come back up. So, BRB. Alright, we're back again. Alright, I was looking at it. We were looking at that one down there, thinking it'd be easy to get to, as well as the fact that it sticks out way far, and looking at that one there that also sticks out way far, and then I think I'm actually going to settle on this one. If we need to get ground dinos up to it, we can actually walk. I mean, we could come up the slope from where that redwood is and walk all the way along the cliff here to get to the base of it. I think this is quite a bit closer to the center point than Raptor. Interested in seeing me, Raptor? Well, hello there. Also has that nice rock there, from which we can do our thing. Possibly might get us up high enough to be a little easier to get the platform on. There's a cart over here I need to take care of. Oh, running for it. Sort of a pretty car now. Okay. Just check to make sure there's nothing else hostile right close by. There's that weird freaky growl again. What does that? Man, I have got to figure that out. It is driving me batty. Okay. Let's see. Can I dismount up here without getting thrown to the ground and dying horribly? Probably not. Okay, so let's go ahead and come down here. Hop off. Make sure he's on passive so he doesn't run off without us. Put this in our quick bar. Oh, we can put it fairly low down, actually. That's actually not bad. That could work out well. What is it? Oh, that's just him. Startled me. So I like that. That allows us to have a platform that's not too high. We could actually build a second. Oops. We can actually build a second platform and put it higher up if we want. Boy, do I put it there or do we put it there? Oh, decisions. I think since we're doing this to get at cats, maybe we're smarter doing the taller one. Oh man, it's so hard. So hard to decide. I'll put the lower one in for now. Okay, we got our platform. So, come up here and have a look-see. Got some trees to eliminate. Might have to put some foundations down at ground level to permanently eliminate those. That was disturbing. I felt like I was the one falling, not the tree. Just the way it fell away. Okay. Let's go down and get some fiber. I want to see. Now, the nice thing about these is supposed to be that they, well, one of the many nice things about them, but the big thing is supposed to be that I'm not getting any fiber out of this. Why am I getting no fiber? Okay. There we go. Ugh, can't see. We're supposed to be able to snap structures to them. I want to see those details underneath. It's really cool. Wish that was a real winch. That would be great. Okay, go up here. There we go. Okay. Oh, window wall will do, I guess. Oh, and we have that wedge we haven't checked out, too. First of all, let's see where these things clip to. Okay, I didn't think so. Just to the outside edge. So I'm not sure. I guess once you get ceilings in, you can hang stuff from the ceilings. So that could work out well for no snap point. What do you mean no snap point? Maybe. Oh, let's try this here. We'll put this here. Now let's try putting this in here. Let's snap to that. I don't get it. What is this thing supposed to do? So it's a little bitty wedge. like it belongs in here on this section. I don't see any place for it to snap. I may have to do some reading on these to find out how they work, because I don't think any of these will snap anywhere. No. Huh. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do a little checking and figure out where on earth these things are supposed to snap to. So I'll be darned if I know. Suppose we can just leave that there. Actually, can we build a storage box? Yes, we can. Let's build one of those. And we will put it right here. There we go. Handy enough, right? We'll put the wedge and this stuff we just gathered in there. Except take some wood with us for fixing that. But alright, we have our platform. I think we're high enough to be safe from pretty much everything. I guess if we'd put it at the lower spot, we might have been low enough to be harassed by... Now, I wonder if that would have actually been low enough for a Rex to get to us. I don't know. Definitely would have been low enough for a Bronto to get to us. So, or did we go with the low one? No, we started with the low one, so this is the low one. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think a Rex could get to us. A Giga probably could, but not a Rex. But we might have issues with Brontos on the low platform. So yeah, we might do the higher one anyways, just to give us a little added measure of protection. But hey, that's it. I mean, we are definitely out of time. So, if you like that, if you like this episode, if you like that what? Who? Where? If you like this episode, tickle that thumbs up button for me. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And we will see you in the next episode, so you have an awfully great